What's going on, y'all? It's your boy, Stock Holiday, right back at you again with the latest and the greatest in these cryptocurrency markets. Do me a quick favor, hit that like button, press that subscribe button. Now let's talk about it. Today, Bitcoin is holding strong. Actually, Bitcoin is doing well. You may be taking a look at your portfolio and be like, Coach, what do you mean crypto is doing well? Bitcoin is doing well. Well, Bitcoin is doing well. Altcoins are still dragging its feet. But if you take a look at the market today, you will notice that Ethereum is flexing right now. Ethereum is holding strong. Actually, Ethereum look like it is ready to make a massive move. Currently, right now, the price of Bitcoin, where's Bitcoin at? Right now, Bitcoin is holding strong. Right now, it is at $107,838. That is huge. We did touch $108,000 earlier this morning. Now Bitcoin is $107,800, up 1.1% for the day. Ethereum $2,469, excellent level, looking very close to hit $2,500 for Ethereum. One of the things that I'm paying attention to right now is the Fear and Greed Index. I've noticed that the Fear and Greed Index made a solid position today. Currently, right now, the Fear and Greed Index is at 50. Most recently, we did see it get back real to the fear range, and now it is right back in the middle of neutral at 50. Typically, when we see the Fear and Greed Index take a stand after it has slumped down, now it's pumping back up. Look like we could be ready for the next pump of cryptocurrency. Taking a look at the total market cap for the entire global space of cryptocurrency, and that chart is looking very bullish. Currently, right now, the overall global market cap for cryptocurrency is $3.3 trillion. So that is a monumental level. We know last week we did dip down to 3.0 trillion. So since that time, now we have made $0.3 trillion in just a matter of a few days, maybe 1 week, since all of the missile strikes, so forth and so on. So that is one thing we're paying attention to. Also, the altcoin index is still very low. Altcoin index is at 16. I think we saw it at 17. So the altcoins are not really doing a lot right now at this particular moment. But Bitcoin is doing good. Ethereum is definitely doing good, looking like it's getting ready to spike. We've already talked about how this is declared as phase 2 of the cycle. So we're going to let phase 2 play itself out. Phase 2 just got to play itself out. Ethereum has to make the necessary moves, and that's what everybody is sitting back waiting to see. As Ethereum move, then the altcoins will be moving. I was taking a look at one of my portfolios. I was looking at some of the positions that I was buying in. Of course, I was dollar cost averaging in. I was buying some of the dips, but I was also buying when the market was looking very bullish also. Taking a look at some of the coins that I'm in, Dog with Hat, currently the price of Dog with Hat is 80 cents. My average cost for Dog with Hat is $1.27. So I was buying above what the current rate is right now. So this, if I wanted to dollar cost average in, I could dollar cost average into Dog with Hat, buy it at 80 cents because my average is $1.27. Taking a look at Bunk. Currently, right now, the price of Bunk is 4 zeros and 13. My average cost for Bunk is 4 zeros and 28. So Bunk will need to double for me to get back to the average for my average cost in this particular portfolio. So that's why I'm expecting altcoins to really pump, because when it was 4 zeros and 28, everybody was excited then. We was expecting the market to continue to run. Now it's 4 zeros and 13. This is another coin that I could dollar cost average into this portfolio and bring my average cost down. Let's also take a look at Pepe. The current price of Pepe, 5 zeros 95. My average cost, 4 zeros and 18. So Pepe done dropped a zero or added a zero. So I'm down double with my Pepe in this particular portfolio. This one is whooped, it's beat down. Dogecoin, 16.5% right now. My average cost is 16 cents, so I'm even with my Dogecoin position. Take a look at XLM. The price of XLM, Stellar Lumens, is 24 cents. My average cost is 12 cents, so I'm killing them in that particular coin. Aave, the price of Aave is $2.59. My average cost is $1.79. $177. My average cost. The price of Aave right now is $259. So I'm killing them in Aave. Ethereum Classic, $16.39. My average cost is $23.76. I'm getting whipped there. Cardano, I'm getting beat down. Cardano is 57 cents. My average cost is $1.13. So I must have been buying too high in this particular portfolio. I'm getting destroyed. Ethereum, current price of Ethereum, $2,467. My average price for Ethereum is $1,900. So I'm doing well in old man Ether. I was buying the low, buying the dips. Ethereum is looking very good right now at this moment. I'm seeing a green candle start to form out of Ethereum. Who knows where Ethereum could be tomorrow? Bitcoin Cash, $483 today. My average cost is $380 for this particular portfolio, so I'm doing well there. Official Trump coin, the price is $9 today. My average cost is $26. Getting my butt kicked 3 times over there with the official Trump coin. I'm getting destroyed over there. I could dollar cost average in that coin if I wanted to. XRP, $2.19 for today. My average cost for XRP is $1.25. Doing excellent with my XRP in this particular portfolio. Pudgy Penguins, 0.00978. My price, average cost, 0.01, 1 penny. So I'm almost breaking even there. So this just goes to show, it goes to show me that we got a long ways to go. Bitcoin, cryptocurrency, any particular point of time, the market can start pumping. The market can start recovering. We know that we're in phase 2 right now, so we're not going to rush it. I'm not rushing it. What I'm doing, I've been dollar cost averaging in. This particular portfolio is the one I'm going to be working on. My next DCA runs, I'm going to be loading up the boat in this particular portfolio so I can lower my average cost in several of these coins. Several of these coins I'm upside down in. Uniswap currently right now $7.14. My average cost $9.54. This portfolio is getting this butt kicked. Chainlink $13.28. My average cost $11.50. That's pretty decent. But it just shows that there are a lot of opportunities still out there. Litecoin, $85 right now. My average cost is $72, so I'm doing well in my Litecoin position. Bitcoin, the price of Bitcoin is $107,000. My average cost is $23,000 in Bitcoin. Now I'm knocking it out the park in Bitcoin because I was always trusting Bitcoin, been buying it since it was dirt cheap, so I'm kicking their butt. That's about a 4-5x that I'm doing them in Bitcoin, so I'm very pumped up about that particular play. Other than that, I gotta work on dollar cost averaging into some of the other plays that I am upside down in. Nevertheless, understand that this is just phase 2. We're gonna let Ethereum play itself out. Phase 3, you guys all know what phase 3 will look like. Phase 4 is when I am looking for these small cryptocurrency coins, these low cap coins, to really start exploding. We're at the end of June. The markets are looking good. There's a lot of positive news going out there in the market. We know we did see the recent dip when we had the missile strikes with Iran. The markets dipped down. I think we got down to $98,000 for Bitcoin. Bitcoin bounced back. It rallied. Now we are $108,000 pretty much with Bitcoin. So this right here just really showed the strength of cryptocurrency. It showed that Bitcoin can really handle a lot of the noise. There's always going to be a lot of noise out there, but this right here just really put a stamp on it and said, you know what? Bitcoin is going to be around. Cryptocurrency is solid. There's a lot of partnerships going on behind the scene with the various cryptocurrency coin, stablecoin act, Genius Act was just approved. They're talking about more altcoin ETFs that is on the table. Who knows when those will be approved and when those will be announced. So there's a lot of positive news that will be getting laid out on the table, will be getting announced. Those things will pump the cryptocurrency market. Those things will pump our altcoins, but it is just a cycle. Sometimes there's nothing that you can do. Sometimes there's no news that is good enough that'll pump the market. It's just going to depend on the cycle's timing. When is the right time for altcoin season to arrive? There is a specific time, no one knows. No particular piece of news will probably spike it like that particular timing will. It just have to be that time. Whatever the timing is set, it may happen in August, September, October, who knows, but it's already set. Too bad we don't have a crystal ball and we know the exact range and the exact specific time that it will happen, but we're continue to trust the 4-year cycle and we're continue to run with it. So take a look at your portfolio. It's always good to see what your positions are. I've got several portfolios, so I'm always doing portfolio analysis, seeing where I could tighten up some things. That one of my older portfolios, I don't even have to worry about pay attention to it because I've been buying stuff from there since 2022. So I know all those prices are very low. But some of the new portfolios that I started, those are the ones that I'm paying attention to, that I'm trying to lower my dollar cost to average in. So when things do start pumping, I know that I was buying Ethereum at $1,500. My average is about $1,900. I know I was buying Solana real low, $125, so forth and so on. So when things spike, when this thing start to pump, it's going to be too late. You're not really going to have time to dollar cost average in because the prices are going to be going up. You don't want a dollar cost average up. You want a dollar cost average into it while the market is dipping. On those red days, that's why I keep a little bit of dry powder. One of my accounts, my Robinhood account specifically, I make sure I keep some dry powder set to the side. So when there's a lot of fear in the market, when the market is red, I got the dry powder already sitting in that account. Let me go ahead and go shopping. Which coins was I excited about weeks ago when it was green? Now that it's red, buying opportunities, discounts, that's when I really start to making my plays, getting positions in, and pulling the triggers in preparation for the market to pump. Just a roller coaster that we're in, emotional roller coaster, cycles, which is a roller coaster. That's all that a cycle is a roller coaster. A cycle just goes. You know, sometimes it go up, down. It's just a cycle. You know, we just gonna let it play out. That's all we can do. But we are expecting great things for the second half of 2025. This is one of the most exciting periods in cryptocurrency when you are at the year after the Bitcoin happened. Waited years for the Bitcoin halving to happen. Had a little bit of excitement. We saw some all-time highs, but the altcoins still have yet to explode. The altcoins still have yet to give us what we have been waiting on and what we have been invested in cryptocurrency for. We are investing in cryptocurrency for altcoin season. No other way to cut it, no other way to slice it. That is what we're here for, so we can make exponential gains. We saw last cycle, coins did 10x, 20x, 40x, 50x. We've seen some coins this cycle give us those great multipliers, but it's only been a handful. We're waiting for the entire bag of altcoins to really just get tossed up in the air. Like when they say make it rain, toss these damn altcoins up in the air and let these things multiply. That's what we're waiting on, aka altcoin season. So take a look at your portfolio, see what you got going on, see what kind of things that you can move around, understand what your average cost is, take a look at the cycle charts, understand what phase 2 is, what phase 3 is, and most importantly, be patient, trust the process, and do not get over emotional. Don't stress about it, just ride with it. So appreciate you guys for always rocking with your boy Stock Holiday. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and that's all I got for you on this one. It's your boy Stock Holiday, and I'm out.